What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life. Today we're going to talk about the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. And we're going to talk about, is it worth it? Now, today we just had Samsung Unpacked or Galaxy Unpacked, whatever you want to call it. And we found out a lot about the device. You know, everything else was rumors to me. Now I know what's going on, and we can talk about worth. Let's get into it. So guys, I know you're saying BG, you don't have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, so how you gonna talk about worth? Listen to me, guys. Been a Samsung user since the Samsung Fascinate. That was like the Galaxy S1 on Verizon. Been on YouTube for years, watching the game, seeing how the game goes. So I definitely got credentials, and I can just definitely see what's going to happen in the future and see how things may turn out because I've done this enough. So at the same time, go ahead and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button while you're watching this channel. Now, okay, Galaxy S26 Ultra. Let's just talk about some quick upgrades, some things that the S26 Ultra have that other devices don't have, or the S25 Ultra don't have. It's going to have the privacy glass or the privacy display now. You can actually make it display a privacy display even on certain parts, certain apps, and when you put in your password, which is not a gimmick. I feel like that could come in handy, and you have certain settings when people standing over top of you, you at the bar, you on public transportation, things of that nature. That may be something that you might want to use. So that could be dope for the right person for sure. No gimmick at all. That's something tight, and we see Samsung pushing it. Now, y'all know all the top influencers got their devices. So you see they making reels about that one particular feature. And that's not by mistake, guys. When Samsung send out them devices, they tell the top influencers what they want to see with them devices. Also, we're getting an overclock Snapdragon 8 Elite Generation 5 for Galaxy. So it's an overclock processor. It's probably going to be very dope. I mean, oh, the S25 Ultra, the Snapdragon that we already been having for a couple years, all of them have just been powerful and really good. And this one is just going to be even better. So for somebody like me, it'll just make me want to push the device even more, try to do more things on the device, and see what, just what I could do. What's the most I can get out of a processor in a smartphone in 2026. Also, we're supposed to be getting some improved camera sensors where we're getting better nighttime photos and things of that nature. So I'm kind of excited about that because I like the video for sure from the S25 Ultra. Photo processing is a little bit weird to me at times. So I want to see for real, not even about the lenses themselves and the physical camera lenses, but I want to see what Samsung is doing with the processing, and maybe we could get some better processing to go along with those better nighttime photos, and also better nighttime photos and the cameras actually get more information may lead to better daytime photos. So that's something that we just gonna have to try out, but they are working on it, so I definitely like that. Also, we getting like 60 watts of fast charging. Whatever Samsung say they rate in the fast charging is never really that fast. So if they say 64 watts, it'll be like 54 watts. But it looks like it's going to charge the device pretty quick. Not like OnePlus level or like the Chinese manufacturers levels, but good enough for me. This is good enough for me. It looks like it's going to charge pretty fast. That's dope. Now, on the downside, guys, we only getting the 5,000 milliamp battery. Now, last year, we did get better battery life with the S25 Ultra because of efficiency. But I haven't heard anybody say the word efficiency, and we working with an overclock Snapdragon processor that needed a bigger vapor cooling chamber. So we know the processor is bigger, it's going to be more powerful, and it needs to cool off. So that don't sound too efficient to me. So my thing is we going to possibly be having worse battery life? That's a possibility. Your boy BG said I could see in the future, and that's just one of the things that it could possibly happen. You never know. We got to see how efficient this new Snapdragon processor is. But I'm not really worried about it. I never really had an issue with my actual battery life for my any S24 Ultra. S23 Ultra, I never really had an issue with the battery life on any of the Samsung Ultra devices. I'm also glad that we still got the S Pen. A lot of people talked about we was losing the S Pen, and I was ready to throw Samsung out the window. I'd have been done with the Ultra had it not came with the S Pen. So I see the S Pen there. I'm all good to go. And we got a host of AI features that's probably gonna go to older Samsung devices once they start rolling out One UI 8.5. Now, is it worth it? That depends on how bad you want it, guys. Worth is an individual thing. So to me, I want it. I want to try it out. I want to put it on my YouTube channel. So it's worth it to spend the money for me. It's $12.99. We're not getting no free storage upgrade this year, which is insane, but you do get $900 if you trade in like the S25 Ultra or your Fold 7 or whatever like that. And I'm not surprised that we took a loss on something this year because it seems like just things all over are getting more expensive. Trade between countries and tariffs and things of that nature have made things a little bit more expensive. So, it kind of is what it is. The price on the phone is pretty much the same price. So I'm not really tripping on the price of the device. I think it's one of the best feature packed devices. It's the ultra size device with a stylus, and they keep coming up with game changing display technology every year. Now, if you like to use smartphones and things of that nature, and you just an average smartphone guy and you like to keep yours a couple years, if you got an S25 Ultra, S24 Ultra, S23 Ultra, you really don't have to upgrade. It's no big deal. Like a lot of the little AI stuff you probably gonna get through an update. And if you see, a privacy glass, that's really just you can get a screen protector to do that, honestly. So it's not a must for a lot of people. But if it's your year to upgrade and you want to go ahead and do your thing and pick up your device, I think it's going to be a really good device this year. I think it honestly looks better around the camera area. I like the camera lenses this year. S25 Ultra had ugly black covers around the cameras. I didn't like that at all. And then I also want to say this, guys, because you're going to have the people that's going to really pump up the device, like the influencers that's got it now. They're going to pump it up. They're going to make it seem like they're going to take pictures that's aesthetic and make it seem like it's the must-have device. You gotta have it. Like if you got a device that you cool with, is running nice, you ain't having no issues with it, you don't have to upgrade. I'm gonna say that it's only worth it to the people that really want it. And like I said, worth is different in every situation. Everybody's budget is different. The devices that people currently own are different. If I got an S25 Ultra, I'm not looking at it. If I got an S21 Ultra, it may be time for me to pull the trigger. But don't do this, guys. Don't be the negative Nancy. If you got an S25 Ultra and you're not buying the S26 Ultra, and you see somebody going to buy the S26 Ultra, don't down talk the device because you decided not to buy it this year. I see a lot of that going on in tech. If you're not going to buy the device, that's cool. Because like at the end of the day, we don't have to buy none of this stuff. Ain't nobody putting no gun to our head, none of that. So if you're not buying a device and you got a nice device, be blessed with your nice device and utilize it another year. But don't be discouraging people that, okay, they done held on, they done thugged it out with an S20 Ultra for the last 5 years, and now it's their time to shine to go buy the newest device. Don't start knocking their device. They see something in that device, they obviously want it. If I'm spending that type of money on a device, I want it. So let them enjoy their time to shine. I don't like every phone, but when I see people and they having their seasons and they going to buy the phones that they like and they all in love and they have it, they're in the honeymoon phase, let them have it, man. Let them enjoy the tech. We got to get back to the positivity in tech. Leave all that negativity alone. But it's your boy BG Tech Life. Like I said, if you really want it, it's worth it. If you got a nice device and you really don't need it, it's not worth it. But if you want it, bad enough is worth it. So, like I said, man, I can't tell you what it's worth. You only know what it's worth to you, man. Like, let's be real here. I'm out. Peace.